Welcome, everyone, to The Deep Dive here on the Digital Hustle Podcast channel.
Oh, great to be here.
Today, we're taking a closer look at a system that's definitely been making some noise online.
Yeah, seen it pop up quite a bit.
Especially for, beginners or maybe folks feeling a bit stuck. It's called the Affiliate Whisperer.
That's the one. So our plan today is really to unpack this thing. We've gone through the source material we could find, and we want to explore what it claims, how it supposedly works, and why it's getting all this buzz,
Right.
particularly for people just starting out in online marketing or needing a boost. We're aiming to pull out the core insights from what we've seen.
Okay, so let's get into it. First off, how they describe the Affiliate Whisperer. It's interesting. They're very clear. It's not just like another course.
No, the language is quite specific. They call it a chain reaction, an all-inclusive marketing ecosystem designed for fast results.
And that core claim is pretty attention-grabbing, isn't it? It says it turns nobodies into instant marketing success stories.
Instant is the key word there, not gradual, immediate.
Which directly addresses a big pain point, right? Complexity, the learning curve.
Exactly. So when the material talks about plug-and-play ease, a 10-minute setup, and promises zero hard work, it's hitting those nerves.
Yeah.
It suggests you can kind of bypass all the usual struggle, the testing and guessing.
Dominate without working hard. That's quite the promise.
It is. And they seem to back this up, or at least the sources claim they do, with beta tester experiences. They state pretty clearly, every single beta tester made money within hours of starting.
Hours, not days or weeks. That's fast.
Very fast. And they give specific examples, too, which add some weight.
Yeah, let's touch on those. There was Doug Billick from Canada, made $52.82 in 5 hours.
Right. For a newbie, seeing any money that quickly is huge.
Definitely. Then Stephanie Lewis in the U.S., 5 sales in just an hour and a half. And she apparently said she was pretty new to affiliate marketing.
So suggests it's not just for seasoned pros.
It seems that way. And Paul Dovigan, this one stood out. He'd apparently struggled for 10 years online.
Wow, 10 years.
And then made 4 sales within 3 hours using this. That's a turnaround.
A massive turnaround.
There's also Melvin Silcock in the UK, got sales almost immediately, like within the first hour. And Jerome Hodnett in Ireland, similar story, long struggle, then $65 in 1 day, including his first ever online dollar.
So these specific stories paint a picture of, well, rapid results across the board for these testers.
So how do they achieve this? The sources point to the creator, this guy named Max.
Right, the affiliate whisperer himself. The name apparently comes from his knack for, as they put it, turning nothing into cold, hard cash.
And his own results, according to the sources, are pretty substantial.
Yeah, they mentioned a recent promo where he pulled in, what was it, over $4,300 in commissions?
$4,370 plus a $750 prize. So over $5,000 from one promotion.
Not bad at all.
But the really wild part is the claim about his Warrior Plus account. They say he has over $180,000 just sitting there unwithdrawn.
Over 180K. Wow. Yeah, Warrior Plus is big in the digital product space. Having that much sitting there, that suggests serious, consistent earnings.
They even float the idea it could be one of the biggest withdrawals in Warrior Plus history when he takes it out.
Which connects back to the beta testers, right? The idea is that his proven, high-level strategy is what's being shared, allowing newbies to get results quickly. It's his secret apparently being revealed.
Exactly. It frames it as leveraging his success. And speaking of getting valuable insights like these, if you're finding this deep dive helpful and you want more explorations into digital strategies and tools,
yeah, definitely let us know.
Please take just a second to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Digital Hustle Podcast. Your support really does help us keep creating this content for you.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've established the claims, the results, but how does it actually work? How is it supposedly so simple?
Right. The sources keep stressing that. Very simple system, minimal time, super easy work once it's set up.
So what do you actually get? What's in the box, so to speak?
Good question. First, they say you get Max's secret but very simple plug-and-play trick, the one he supposedly uses to outperform most other affiliates.
The core strategy.
Then, guaranteed approval for one of his top offers. That's a big deal for beginners who often struggle with getting approved.
Yeah, that approval hurdle is real. What else?
Built-in traffic. This is key.
Yeah.
Instant, built-in traffic that Max will personally send directly to your link.
Personally send. How much traffic are we talking?
They mention hundreds of clicks to get you started.
Okay. A jump start.
And finally, they say you're guaranteed leads in the process. So it's not just about initial sales, but also building an asset like an email list, for the future.
Gotcha. Strategy, offer approval, traffic, and leads. Seems quite comprehensive.
And they boil it all down to just 4 steps. Sounds almost too easy, maybe.
What are the steps?
1, get that guaranteed approval for the offer. 2, copy Max's strategy. 3, turn on his free traffic.
Turn it on, like flipping a switch.
That's how it sounds, yeah. And step 4, enjoy the results.
Huh. So very hands-off sounding.
Extremely. The whole message seems to be,
Right.
forget the process, focus on the outcome.
Right. The source material actually says it's designed with one purpose alone, to spit out commissions and leads as quickly as humanly possible and to never stop. Very direct. Just results.
Okay, so let's talk cost. What's the investment for this ecosystem?
Well, the offer highlighted in the sources is pretty low. It mentions $17.97 today.
$17.97, down from a supposed original of 197 cents. That's a steep discount.
Makes it very accessible, doesn't it? And they throw in bonuses, too.
What kind of bonuses?
3 main ones mentioned. Fast fixes for instant sales, quick tweaks for your links,
Okay.
the instant click code to make people curious and click,
Right.
and a zero-to-lead accelerator blueprint, basically a simple plan for beginners to get leads quickly. They all seem focused on speed and ease of use.
Reinforcing that main message. Now, what about risk? People are always wary of these kinds of offers.
Understandably. But they address this with a guarantee, an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee.
Standard stuff, maybe?
Well, here's the interesting part. They say if you're not happy, you get the refund and you get to keep the system anyway.
Oh, keep the product even with a refund.
That's what the source says. They phrase it as, all the risk is on us, which, is a pretty strong statement of confidence.
Definitely lowers the barrier to trying it out. So the final verdict from the source material, is it really that simple?
They tackle that head on. The material asks, is it truly as simple as it sounds? And the answer given is emphatic. Yes, it absolutely is. It follows up with, can you read and follow simple directions? Then you can easily succeed, period. Very blunt.
So summing up this deep dive then, the Affiliate Whisperer is presented not as just training, but a whole system, a chain reaction.
Right, promising instant results, turning newbies into successes quickly with minimal effort. Plug and play.
Backed by beta tester stories showing earnings within hours and the creator Max's own significant income proof, like that $180K plus in Warrior Plus.
And the system itself supposedly gives you his secret method, guaranteed offer approval, built-in traffic directly from him, and guaranteed leads.
All condensed into a simple 4-step process focused only on results.
Plus, it's currently offered at a low price point with bonuses and that keep the product money back guarantee.
Okay, so it's all laid out there. Simple, fast, guaranteed results. That's the picture painted by the sources.
It really is. And it leads to a final thought, maybe for you listening. If a system could genuinely deliver on simplifying things that much, removing the usual hurdles of product choice, approval, traffic, how might that change things?
Yeah.
Especially for someone without much experience or a big budget starting out. Could leveraging something like this, assuming it works as described, actually fast-track the journey? It's an interesting proposition in the online world.
Definitely food for thought. Well, if you were curious after hearing all this and want to check out the Affiliate Whisperer for yourself, we've put a link down in the description where you can find out more and get your copy.
Worth a look if the concept resonates.
Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive on the Digital Hustle podcast. We'll catch you in the next one.